How's it going, everybody? My name is Will.
I'm Amanda.
And this is our very first podcast. We're going to be doing a weekly podcast every Wednesday. A Would You Rather debate. So, yes, we're going to debate the world's hardest Would You Rathers every Wednesday. So, if you enjoy it, make sure you come check out more. We're going to be posting it on YouTube and hopefully another couple areas. We haven't figured out exactly where yet. But stay tuned for that. We'll post on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff as well. I guess let's go ahead and just jump right in here, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the very first Would You Rather that we are going to do, I came to this website here, and it is Would You Rather stop using YouTube or stop using Facebook?
Facebook all day.
Facebook, hands down. That's a good. I can't believe you would choose that, though.
Personally, I would choose YouTube just because I get so sucked in and just engulfed in frickin' YouTube beauty. There is so much on YouTube that you get into this cycle of a downward spiral, and you just video after video, and then soon enough you're watching some weird Asian guy eating a spider off a stick on a boat or something. It's so weird.
No, I agree hands down. We've all been to the depths of YouTube. I love YouTube not only for random funny videos, gameplay of games I want, but also just to learn things. I can't tell you how many things I was like, how do you do this? And boom, YouTube. Yeah. Can't do that with Facebook. But for you, you're going to seriously have a problem when it comes to not being able to spy on people.
I think that would be my other issue with, I was going to bring that up next, is that I was going to be fucked with people and their birthdays. I
didn't even think of that.
Everyone's fucking birthday.
That's what your Google Calendar's for.
Everyone's birthday, everyone's anniversaries. You know, important dates, important things that are going on, events that are listed on not on YouTube, on Facebook that are like...
Yeah, but there's so many other sites for that.
I understand, and I completely get that. Like Instagram, I have Instagram. I could still use that for pictures and people doing shit in their lives. Right. And, you know, there's Twitter for people to tweet. So, I mean, all of those other platforms can be replaced. But, yeah, Facebook would be very hard for me to discontinue from my life. But I prefer,
no, I'm with you.
I would prefer YouTube all day.
Absolutely. 100% hands down.
There's so much more that you can do on YouTube.
Now, do you think the rest of the world agreed? Because I think so, too. I think everybody would drop Facebook way before YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know if everybody would, though.
Well, we're about to find out.
All right, go for it.
Oh
my God, we were so wrong.
Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong one. That's why. My bad. Clicked the wrong one. No, 82% of people agreed with us.
Oh, okay.
We would stop using Facebook, not stop using YouTube.
Okay, so it was switched.
I had it backwards. That's my fault. Anyway, so yeah, 80% of the people agree with us.
80% of the people of the world that have clicked on this. What is that?
This 18% has got to be grandmas. I mean, like... Their kids, grandkids just taught them Facebook. They love it. They spy on their family and friends.
They put out their Candy Crush invites. Please send me more
there's no way there's anybody else there other than grandmas.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
That's a really good one, though.
That is a very good question.
YouTube all day, man.
Easy, though.
It is.
All right, next question. Would you rather do 10,000 jumping jacks without a break, or do 2,000 sit-ups without a break?
Jumping jacks all day.
Yeah.
I'm so fat, I could not do 2,000 sit-ups.
I don't think I could do 10,000 jumping jacks either, but if I had to choose, I would definitely choose jumping jacks.
I think I would have a better shot at jumping jacks than I would.
I mean, I'm going to be tired, and I'm going to for sure collapse. But I think that's better than my core being on fire.
I agree.
I mean, pure hell. Yes, we would rather do 10,000 jumping jacks. Does the world agree? That's actually pretty close.
Yeah, that is pretty close.
I mean, we were in the upper percentage there, so that makes me happy. There's a lot of weird people out there, though.
That would do 2,000. I mean,
it's 8,000 less.
I was just going to say, a lot of people are looking, they're not necessarily thinking thoroughly into it, whether or not, like, can you really do 2,000 sit-ups, or can you do 10,000 jumping jacks? I think they're looking at it as I have to do 10,000 of these or 2,000 of these.
I don't know.
And they're not comparing like how much it's really gonna take a toll on their body.
Yeah, I mean, I could do 1,000 jumping jacks before I could do 15 sit-ups. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't, personally, I don't have the strength for it.
Yeah,
I'm
that would
too
be
chunky,
absolutely
chunky
insane.
monkey over here.
Next question already. Would you rather lose your mind, lose your significant other?
I'd rather lose my mind.
I'm sorry, babe. I would rather lose you.
You would rather lose me.
It doesn't say you have to die. It just says lose you.
Would you be able to find me again?
Well, I mean, I definitely doubt that. Either way, it's permanent, so no.
Oh, it's permanent?
Yeah, it says it.
It does.
I'd rather have my mind intact and at least know what I'm doing and live a normal life than to lose my mind and be crazy and cause havoc on you because you'd have to take care of me at that point. So I'd rather let you go, lose you, and still have my mind. I'm going to regret it and dread the rest of my life probably, but at least I'll have a life to live.
See, I look at it completely differently. I feel like if I were to lose you in general, I probably, and it just is the heartfelt sappiness and maybe the excitement that we're getting married, but like I would never want to trade anything for you in the world. Like it wouldn't be a debate for me. Like I would never want to lose you.
Well,
if I lost my mind, I think I would still be able to take solace in knowing that I still at least have you.
Maybe not, though. You wouldn't have your mind. You would be out of control. You might not even know who I am.
I mean, I'm just losing my mind. I can still feel.
But what is the extent of lose your mind? Is it like Alzheimer's?
But that's what I'm saying about the extent of the significant other then. Can you lose me and then refine me?
No, it says right there, either way, it's permanent. So you can't fix your mind, but you can't find your significant other.
Right, but they don't give you to the extent of how bad it's going to be.
Well, I'm sorry. I love you, and you know that.
I disagree with you.
But I'm losing the significant other.
You know what?
Well, let's see what the world thinks.
This is bullshit.
Oh, you won.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
Well, there's 46% of the people who agree with me.
You selfish. Yeah, and 54% agree with me.
Well, I don't really understand that. And by the way, for anybody listening, please leave a comment below on your favorite question or questions you agree with one or the other more, and let us know who you agree with more in this podcast.
Right.
And that'll be fun to do weekly, just to see who agrees with who more. So if you agree with me more, leave a big W down there. If you agree with Amanda more, leave a big A.
You know what, though, too? I think that maybe we can come back to this question when we're, like, 40 years down the road or 60 years.
Just randomly re-pull up.
And we're dying or we're, like, near death and I'm already lost my mind and be like, all right, well, it's already gone, so.
Oh, my God. This question I absolutely love. If you had to do one thing every morning, would you rather need to milk yourself or lay an egg? I'm absolutely choosing milk yourself because that just sounds almost enjoyable. Okay, so milk yourself is 100% my choice.
No.
You laying an egg?
I would much rather lay an egg.
You're going to lay an egg.
I would rather lay an egg.
I'd rather not. Why. That's like giving birth. I mean, that's because then you're going to have to hatch. Are you going to have to hatch that egg?
Okay.
Are you going to eat that egg? Are you going to sell your baby eggs?
Here's the stipulations of it exactly. If it's just like a normal sized egg, I feel like for some women and others, it would be either really, really easy or it'd be really difficult. If you're a woman who, you know, say you've had 20 kids, it might be really fucking easy for you. It's going to be comparison of pushing a baby out of that versus pushing an egg.
But this is asking you and the world. 90% of the world's women have not had 20 kids.
Even if you've had one kid, in comparison to a normal-sized egg.
And well, first of all, that's true, too. We don't know how big this egg is.
Right.
And we don't know how much milk we need to milk.
Exactly. I was going to say, you're going to have to milk your teats for 20 minutes every morning. You'd lose your shit. I mean, you'd be like, I'm trying to get out the door, and you're just still milking your tits.
Other than trying to lay an egg.
Oh, my God,
Because for me, laying an egg, it's only coming out of the poop chute, so...
Yeah, I mean, I mean, realistically.
I mean, it might just feel like a big poop at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if that was the case, maybe, but...
That's what I'm saying. If it's a normal-sized egg, then I would much rather just poop that out than wasting as much time yanking on my boobies trying to get milk out. I also come from a family that does not supply a lot of milk.
There's so many stipulations with this. It's tough. I think I'm still gonna have to stick with milk myself.
I'm doing egg. I would prefer to lay an egg.
Oh, you win again. This is some bull. I hope there's people commenting below saying that they agree with me more because it would make me feel a lot better. I really want to know what
you guys prefer, for sure. Because I choose egg all day.
No, that's bull.
Well, because if you were to poop it out your pooper, like if boy or girl had to poop it out the pooper, it wouldn't be a big deal. If a woman had to poop it out,
depending on the size of an egg.
If the woman had to push it out her vagine, then I mean that might be difficult and awkward and weird for some women. And for a man, if you were to have to push it out your pee hole. You would never choose that.
Okay, well then...
I mean,
here's the dumb question for the world. Where does it come out of chickens?
It comes out of they've got, it comes out of them from their behind area.
Right, is it like...
I'm sure there's a separate area.
It's like a third spot?
Where's their second?
It's a they don't mate like or never mind. Dumb question.
It's an egg.
Past
it has to be
that.
Fertilized
So
differently. All right, let's move on.
No, you're right. Before
Absolutely. You embarrass yourself a little more. That's okay.
It was a valid thought at first.
No,
Other people thought
wrong.
it.
You're not wrong.
All right, next question. Would you rather sleep on a pillow with a blood stain or sleep on a really hard and uncomfortable pillow?
Uncomfortable pillow. I'd puke. I couldn't do it. Blood stain? No way.
No, I'd for sure take the blood stain. At least it's a comfy pillow.
No.
All you gotta do is flip it over.
No!
Put a pillowcase on it.
That is disgusting.
Put a pillowcase on it, flip it over, you're good to go.
No.
Why?
A blood-stained pillow. First and foremost...
What if it's my blood?
Okay, that's different. How much blood? Whose blood is it? Is there diseased blood? Is it normal? Is it dried? Is it fresh? Is it just blood stained and it looks like you spilled Kool-Aid on your pillow?
It's a blood stain. What is your choice? I'm taking the comfy blood-stained pillow.
Can I put...
As long as it's not drenched in blood, like if it's just like a spot.
Can I put an additional pillow over it? Can I...
I mean, it doesn't say
Can I cover it in plastic wrap? Can I
mean, it doesn't really say you can't. It's just sleeping on that pillow, so you have to use that pillow. I'll take that. I'll put a pillowcase on it and flip that bitch over. I'm good to go.
No. I think that is so gross.
We are really going to disagree here. I'm actually thoroughly impressed we're disagreeing as much as we are already.
Right, but at the same time, you also have to think, how well do I do with shit like that? I am the worst. I am so grossed out by shit, by blood and open wounds and hospital ER 911 shit.
But at least you're going to get a good night's sleep, I'm choosing the blood stain.
Pillow. Oh
You're going uncomfortable pillow.
It's making me...
More people finally chose my side, the blood-stained pillow. At least we're comfortable.
You 52% are nasty bitches.
That's rude.
Nasty.
That's rude. I hope you get beat up on the street for that.
Probably will.
Next, would you rather burp extremely loudly every 30 seconds?
Like that.
Gross. Or let out a smelly, long-lasting fart every 5 minutes.
As terrible as it is to say, I'd rather burp because I do it all day, every day anyway.
I'll agree. I think I'm going to have to go with the burp. I mean, well, it's loud, though. I mean, could you imagine being in a work setting, like in our office working, and just every 30 seconds is just burp after burp after burp?
Fucking kill you.
But then again, smelly,
5
long-lasting
minutes?
fart. A long-lasting fart, that fart might last 5 minutes, which means you're never getting out of a fart
You're never
smell.
gonna smell like anything other than fart.
That's tough.
I'd rather burp. Here's the thing, though.
Okay, so here they I didn't mean to cut you off, but they gave a little bit further insight on it. They said assume that both come with a gagging stench, but especially the farts.
Okay, burps.
So even your loud burps are gonna stink really bad.
All right, so you ate some nasty egg salad sandwich or tuna fish sandwich for lunch, and your burps smell like barf, or like you went out from a night from drinking.
But you're gonna retaste that every time.
There is so much gum in this world.
Yeah, but then like we literally wouldn't be able to have this conversation without having 4 burps already. And not only is it going to be distracting, but we're going to be blowing that right into each other's faces.
That's a good point. You can never have close.
This is tough.
But here's the thing, though, too. If you and I both had it, I think that would make us even more compatible with one another.
I don't know.
Like, you know what, those certain things that you do still piss me off. Like, certain noises you make that you don't realize you make. I just look at you and I just want to shake you.
Well,
like,
that's rude.
Vigorously, like, just beat the shit out of you.
I think...
But, I feel like it's one of those things you would get used to. And
right.
you would miss it if that person left.
I don't think you'd miss it. I really don't think you'd miss it. But I think you could get used to it and bypass it. And plus, I guess in a work setting, that's what headphones are for. I'm going to go with burps, too. And most of the people agreed with us. 67% said the burp.
Yeah. I would so much rather not. I feel like many more people are disgusted by your stinky ass, nasty farts than someone is to be like, hear you burping. Granted, it would be burps every 30 seconds, and they would be semi-smelly.
I would hate to be around that 33%. I'm sorry if you're one of those 33%, but I would hate to be around you.
Yeah, you would ruin, like, going out to restaurants.
Everything.
You would ruin going to the movies and just trying to have a good time.
But you know what I didn't think about? I mean, can't you get your, like, smell sensor removed? I mean, then you lose all sense of smell, but then you wouldn't have to smell farts. So then at that point, farts literally don't matter. I mean, I know a girl who, she was in an accident, and she lost her sense of smell. And that's what I said to her. And I was in high school, and I was very ignorant, and I was just like, God, that's going to be so nice. You don't ever have to smell shit again. Like, somebody could rip ass in front of you, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. But then, like, thinking about it now, I'm like, you're a terrible person. That's what you're thinking now. It was really bad. That's so mean. I know. But at the same time, like, looking back on it, that was really shitty of me, and I shouldn't have been, like, a total dick. But I have, like, zero filter. I mean, you didn't think about it
well, exactly, and I didn't think about it in that sense. So, I mean, I feel bad, and if you eventually do hear this, I'm sorry if you know who you are. But, at the same time, like, I would also hate that, because I would never be able to smell those smells again. Like, right, the good ones. Like, fall scents. I love all my fall smells. Pizza. I mean, freaking pizza. Your smell. My mom's smell. Yeah, that's tough. I would... I'd still go with the smell of a newborn baby. Ew. Ugh. I know. I love them, but I don't want them. So, like, I can smell other people's babies, and I'm like, yes. But then I'm like, you can have your farty baby back, though, now. I don't want him. All right. Next question. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Who is more attractive, Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie? I know who you're going to pick. Can I tell you who you're going to pick? Please tell me. I know who you're going to pick, and it's Angelina Jolie all day, every day. You're wrong. Why? Okay, now, first of all, and referenced her so many times in our 5 years. I do love her. I freaking love Angelina Jolie. Do not get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But I love Angelina Jolie from, like, 2004. Oh, now she's like skin and bone. Is there any more detail? And she's just not looking up to par. And I'm not dissing her. I love her. But
all day Jennifer Aniston. She is still
You want
drop
her
dead gorgeous.
You want her in her Tomb Raider days.
Absolutely. Tomb Raider
That's
days.
what you
That
want.
was when she was prime. That is when she was prime. Jennifer Aniston hasn't changed, though. Jennifer Aniston has been drop dead
Sexy
gorgeous
all
the
her
entire
life.
time.
Mhm.
Angelina Jolie,
She's,
for me, she's dropped a little.
yeah.
You know, and that comes with the weight loss and the problems she's having, which is understandable, but
Right.
Jennifer Aniston all day.
Right.
You?
Obviously, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, Jennifer
all day.
Aniston.
She is just something else.
I'm pleasantly surprised that it's actually that close, though.
Yeah.
54
Well,
to 46.
You know what, though? But I really think a lot of people, when you say Angelina Jolie, you think of her as Tomb Raider. You think of her as Wanted. Like, you think of her in
Mr. and
those...
Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, you think of her in those badass, sexy roles where you're like, God damn, I wish that was my
Gone
life.
in 60 seconds.
Yeah, like you wish that you could hit that. But then, like, you don't think about her now and the struggle she's going through and her appearance now.
See, I think I do, just because every time I'm at the freaking grocery store
Cash
about
out,
to
you
check
see
out,
your- you
all you
see
see are
a-
those magazines,
Yeah,
you know, and
they're really
whether they're
funny.
true or false or giving false information or not,
Right,
like you
right.
see pictures and it's
Right.
just like,
Oh, off-putting.
poor
yeah.
girl.
I mean, but yeah, Jennifer Aniston, all day, man.
Yeah, oh, she's
She is-
gorgeous.
She
Absolutely
is
gorgeous.
something else.
This one's easy for me, like real easy. Would you
Oh.
rather have 2 million YouTube subscribers or have 1 million Twitter followers?
YouTube.
Clearly YouTube. At least YouTube, you're making some money. I mean, I don't know of a way.
Well, I mean, if you had a million Twitter followers, you'd also, you'd possibly have the potential for sponsorships and additional.
Maybe.
You would have more of a face out there, or
I mean,
2
2 million
Oh, 2
YouTube.
million YouTube.
So an extra million people.
Well, and then you also have to think, if you're on YouTube, you're being shared to so many other platforms.
Right. I mean,
Like,
you're just
you
getting
know, if-
spread
if,
out.
If you're on Twitter, you're just vocalizing your words or your
So and then with YouTube, not only are you getting paid for every video you put out, but you're also getting sponsored through there
right.
to do videos.
Right.
You got people sending you free stuff
Right.
all the time. I mean, easy YouTube for me.
That one's easy all day for me. I would prefer YouTube as well.
And
ouch.
most of the people agreed.
Oh, poor Twitter.
Look at these 17%. Do you guys not watch YouTube? I don't understand.
But then again, though, you got to think a lot of people's like different platforms are their lives. Like some people live through Facebook, some people live through YouTube, and others live through Twitter and Instagram. Like that is their life and their
guess.
livelihood. So I mean, some people are diehards. Like for you, for instance, we have the Xbox One, and we have the PS4, and we have the Nintendo Switch, and you have all your PC games. But you are a die-hard, always going to turn your Xbox on at least once a day kind of guy.
I hope that's a question. Xbox or PlayStation?
Oh,
I
yeah.
freaking love them both, but obviously I'd go Xbox.
Well, we'll save that for another day. I don't want it. That'll be an entire episode in itself.
Next question. Would you rather cut your hands with broken glass
Mm-hmm.
or lick rusty nails?
I have a tetanus shot, so rusty nails.
Screw that.
Again, I also really
Well,
am not good with blood. I cut the between the webbing between your thumb and your index finger. I sliced that.
Okay, so it
About
says
passed out. That shit's disgusting.
it does say scrape injuries.
Scrape injuries? It's just a locust outside. Oh no, it's not. What? What was that? That was weird as fuck.
What the hell?
That was so weird.
I wonder if the microphone picked that up. We just had a very crazy sound going on. I
It
have
sounded
no
like
idea.
a locust.
It did sound like a locust, but
like a bug outside.
like a very close locust.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't know. That was weird. That was extremely weird.
Yeah, that was super weird.
Anyway,
it does say scrape injuries, so I'm assuming either way you're getting cut up. You know, so if you're licking rusty nails, they're gonna cut your tongue some.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
So I'm still going glass. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hurt. You might get some glass in your hand, but my hands are a lot stronger than my tongue. I think if I had my tongue cut up and a Tetris shot,
it's not a Tetris shot.
I mean, not Tetris. Tetanus shot. Leave me alone, Jesus.
It's a Tetris.
My mind's
shot.
all messed up over this indoor locust thing that we just had going on.
Oh my god, that's so funny. It's a tetanus shot.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Tetris.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You knew what I meant.
I know.
The world knew what I meant.
Yeah, but you said Tetris.
God, my brain is just mush right now.
Anyway,
I think I'm just gonna have to go with hands, though. I think I prefer my hands cut up than the inside of my mouth.
Okay, I disagree. I really would I would go with rusty nails. Here's a couple reasons why. First, I do have my tetanus shot. Secondly, your mouth is the fastest healing place on your body.
But it's also the most painful, I feel like, sometimes.
I mean,
canker sores are not fun.
Let me lick some rusty nails and then go to bed, and it should be okay at least halfway through the day tomorrow.
It doesn't say how bad you have to cut your hands.
That's right, but at the same time, here's the other thing. You are a gamer, and you and I both work in office settings. If I've got cuts and boo-boos on my hand, you know how bad paper cuts hurt? And then, like, you're just like, oh, God, ouch, dinging on everything.
I mean,
so if you've got a cut, like, on your thumb, or if you've got a couple cuts on your fingertips and you're tip-tap typing all day long, that shit's going to get really annoying really fast. I'd much rather go with my nails on my tongue and have a cut or two in my mouth than...
I mean, I get what you're saying, and I don't think you're in the wrong.
Right.
Just me personally, I'm gonna have to stick with the glass.
That's fine. I mean, you are your own opinionated person. Go for it.
Let's see.
Ha!
You got it again. by a decent amount too.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's the fastest healing place, and you and I don't. I mean, I don't necessarily talk on the phone all that much. Excuse me, but at the same time, like. You don't talk on the phone either that much. Like,
true.
A one-off, you know?
True.
So, and the less you use your mouth, that's what you're for. The quicker you're going to heal. So,
I get it. I mean, I see what you're saying for sure. I don't know. It's just, that's a hard one for me. That's a hard one. It is, absolutely.
It's a personal preference.
So, I'm thinking, let's go ahead and do one more question.
Okay.
Have one more debate, and then we're going to go ahead and end this first episode of ours.
Okay.
Please let us know in the comments again. I know we're asking a lot. Let us know if you want to see this go longer, shorter. I mean, we didn't really time this out, but we could start to time it out. We just figured we'd go for a little bit and just see how it goes. And I'm enjoying it.
I like it. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. I'm definitely and shocked at some of the answers.
I was gonna say, so this is also going to be such a we've been dating and together for 5 years and almost and I feel like I know a lot about you, but then, like, certain things like Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston pop up, and I'm like, holy shit, who are you?
Like I said,
I don't know if I can marry you
Angelina Jolie
anymore.
Back in the day, hands down.
Kidding.
But now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Guys, also, we're on Twitter and Instagram, and we're going to have this on our YouTube channel, and
absolutely
possibly other platforms as well. We'll link it all in the description below, but give us your support. Like, subscribe, share, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, we probably should have threw that out there to begin with. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Ham and Panda, and YouTube actually. They're all Ham and Panda. So
Ham and Panda.
Look up Ham and Panda.
ANDPANDA.
Last question for you, Amanda.
Yes.
What would you rather? Live to be 200 years old in the colonial times, or live to a normal lifespan in the modern day?
Modern day all day.
Absolutely. I mean, that question,
that's a no-brainer for me.
History. And you know that. I love history.
I'm not a fan.
I'm a history buff. I think it's amazing. I just love learning and seeing and just being a part and knowing, all I can about history. It's fun to me. But I love my technology way too much to give it up. I literally could not give up my technology. I am far more into technology than I am history.
I mean, there's so much more benefits to modern day. Like, not just technology.
We wouldn't have these benefits or technology if it wasn't for history.
Right, and I understand
so
that.
They go hand in hand.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I mean, if you were to give me the option to live now in my modern time now, or jump into the future, I'd probably pick future too. Just like
I feel that
I would want to keep progressing as the times change. I would want to keep going with it.
It'd be like Fry from Futurama. One of my favorite shows, by the way. Absolutely love it. I would love to jump to like a year like that and learn and see and do all that fun stuff he did.
Right.
Like, and it's just such a fun escape.
I would want to just keep progressing.
And most of the people agree with us. I'm very shocked. 26%. 391,000 people said they'd rather go to the colonial times than be 200.
I genuinely feel like those 3,000 people...
300,000.
Oh, 300,000.
Almost 400,000.
Okay. Almost 400,000 people. I feel like those people are the people that are like major history buffs that are like, God, I would love to... They would have to have an idol in mind that they're like, I would love to have met and to have befriended all of these people... And like genuinely dedicated a lot of their lives to it.
Yes and no, because here's my thing: if you're a history buff and you're that into it and love it and would love to be back there and be part of it and see it and do it, you would know you cannot go back there and live to be 200 years old. If you're living that old, people are going to think you're a witch.
You're gonna get stoned.
I mean, you're going to be killed because they're going to think you're a witch. Like,
Right.
It's not average. You would have to keep that a secret and pray that nobody figured that out.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree with staying where I'm at in my modern day. And I mean, realistically, you got to think about it. First off, even in modern times, I would not want to live till I'm 200. I would get I don't want that.
I mean, as long as I can still, like, walk and do things.
See, and that's what I'm saying, though. Like,
if I'm just bedridden and, like, being a burden on somebody, no.
Right, and that's also what I've brought up to you multiple times as I get older. Like, if I'm to a point where I can't wipe my own ass and I can't take care of myself, or like if I'm at a point where my brain is just, like, so dementia, I'm so much just Alzheimer's and everything, then at that point, like, I don't want to live. I'm not doing any benefits for myself. Like, I'm just done, you know? Like, I'm over my life. It's run its course. Let me die.
No, I hear you.
Give me a gun. Somebody take me out back. Have it over with.
You're terrible. You're absolutely terrible.
I know, I'm terrible. And I say it now, but at the same time, you know, get that gun, you take me out back, I'm probably not going to want it. I'm going to beg for my life. I'm not ready to go yet.
You are insane. You're absolutely insane. Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and end our first podcast here. If you stayed and listened to the whole thing, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to go leave a like, comment who you agreed with more. We would love to do that weekly, just for like a fun little competition between me and Amanda. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of them. Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you guys next week.
Okay, bye.